All right, folks, we're going to finish up the last half of our transformations quiz review. We talked about translations and reflections yesterday, and we reviewed that with that worksheet. Now let's talk about, first of all today, rotations, aka rotations. This is where we will be turning a figure without changing its shape. And we had 3 different types of rotations to do. Hopefully we remember that we had a 90-degree clockwise rotation. We have a 180-degree rotation in general. Doesn't matter counterclockwise or clockwise. And then we have the counterclockwise. All right, and we had specific rules to follow when we did these rotations. When we did a 90-degree clockwise rotation, we switch the X and Y. And then we multiply our new Y by -1. When we do a 180-degree rotation, we do not switch. We multiply both X and Y by -1. And then lastly, for our 90-degree rotation, our counterclockwise rotation, might want to put my degree sign in there. Again, just like before with the 90-degree clockwise, we will switch our X and Y, but now this time we're going to multiply our new X by -1. Seeing that in action, if I had 2 points, let's say it's AB, and let's say A is, oops, I don't need a prime there. A is 6, -10, and B is 4, -3, and we want to do let's do a 90-degree counterclockwise rotation. We will switch these two to make this -10 and 6, -3 and 4. I'm just kind of leaving space for my work because I don't remember where it's at, because I can look back at my rules and it says, oh, multiply my new X by -1. Okay. Times -1 times -1. And now this will give us our A prime and our B prime of 10, 6, and 3, 4. So there's our rotations in action. Our last type of transformation that would be on our quiz is dilations. Before we get into that, our movie quote for the day is, "Nobody puts baby in a corner." All right, so dilations is where we are going to enlarge or reduce a figure and figure size by a scale factor, which is K. And our little rule that we learned here is we will just multiply both X and Y by that scale factor of K. And that's going to give us our new points, and that's going to give us either a reduced figure. If it's a reduced figure, it's going to be, we're going to be multiplying it by a fraction to make it smaller, or we're enlarging a figure and that number is going to be more than 1. All right. On Google Classroom, there is another worksheet reviewing rotations and dilations. Make sure you work through that and upload it. Make sure you write down the movie quote, which I stated on here, somewhere in your work. If you have questions, you know where to find me.